No, I'm not coming. Yeah, Joe's here. No, he's not coming. We're both not coming. No, Mary's not calling my sisters because we're all not coming.
How soon do you want to leave?
10 minutes.
You know, I cannot believe the way you yell at your father. His wife is on her deathbed.
Trust me, Mary. Nothing but a stake through the heart will kill that woman. Twice my sister's married Irish, and that didn't even get her a tumor.
God bless her.
Okay, meanwhile, pack up the meatballs and the Mardi Gras. Tell the family to bring the rosaries and anisette. It's going to be one long, miserable afternoon.
You know, sooner or later she's going to pass.
Yes, God willing, before she ruins another party. She's gone?
Chasing the young interns.
This is the behavior of a woman who craves attention.
She's an X-ray, you dope. When are you going to get it through your head that your mother is dying?
Pop, she's been dying for 5 years now.
Your mother's a perfectionist. She wants to get it right.
Yeah, but on all the major events, Thanksgiving 2 years ago, my son's birthday, and now Labor Day Sunday, my biggest card game of the summer.
What is she supposed to do? Die at your convenience? Crawl off into that eternal light in the autumn when the roses are cheaper? Is that what you expect from the woman that gave you birth?
Yeah, but we've seen her die at least 15 times now. I even came back from my vacation last summer.
Your mother was so happy it was a miracle. She popped right out of the coma.
That wasn't a coma, Pop. She was talking.
She talks in her sleep. You think she can't talk in a coma? Nothing but death itself could shut that woman up. Believe me, after 40 years, I know.
Pop, she was eating Jell-O.
That's what they feed you when you're in a coma. What do you think, she's going to eat ravioli when she's so sick? She had a mild coma. You don't believe me? Ask a nurse. By the way, did you call your sisters?
Relax, we activated the deathbed chain.
Oh, that's supposed to be funny? Your mother don't need you two here with a bad attitude. She'd get that from the fat ladies on the cold cuts line at the ShopRite.
Listen, Pop, maybe we get Mom to die less often. Let's say October, April. We'll come, we'll bake. Mary will make that funeral salad with the bacon she likes so much.
You boys just don't like hospitals.
Nobody does, except Mama.
She's a lonely woman, Pop.
Lonely? Tell me one insurance company that admits you for being lonely. Today they throw you out the same day they take your kidney out. Remember Uncle Harry? He had to shoot himself up.
Pop, Harry was a diabetic. He was giving himself insulin.
Same thing. They threw him out without so much as a sponge bath.
That's because he wasn't even sick. You know, maybe there's a pattern here.
It's loneliness.
You better hope it's not loneliness. The lonely ones are the first to die. God calls them before they get everybody around them too depressed.
Too late for that.
Guys are gonna miss her when she's in the ground.
Is she dead yet?
She's not dying today.
She's lingering in X-ray.
Where's Isabel? Her machine kept picking up.
Let's hope she makes it. These comas come on pretty fast.
I want to talk to you, Karen.
Oh, don't start with me today, Tony. I'm at a dangerous intersection between change of life and PMS.
I want to hear about your personal life.
Oh, grow up. There are two sexes, Tony.
You know, I was trying to salvage a game today, and it was your wimp husband who wouldn't get a sitter and come to the hospital. And he blamed it on you.
That's right. I'm not paying good money for your card games, Tony. Different if you let him win once in a while? Is there a spare table, Pop, or should I get mine from the car?
It's just the one your mother uses for her Jell-O. If God forbid she has another coma.
Oh, the coma stories again. No big deal. I set up in the waiting room.
For what?
Pop, I gotta work. I got 4 big parties this week. Damn, did I forget my charger?
Can you believe her bringing her work and wanting me to throw a game? That's like asking me to cheat.
Yeah, introduce that novel concept into the family.
Hey, I never cheated. Pop cheats, Isabel cheats, but nobody's ever caught me.
You call your father a cheater? What kind of son are you?
Fighting while your mother's on her deathbed. Quiet down. Quiet down before they throw us out.
Good news. Our friend James is on his way to play cards.
Great. Now you have to sit in, Pop. It's hell playing three-handed with strangers.
I am not playing cards while your mother is dying. Wait for Isabel. She cheats as good as me.
She cheats worse than you, and she smokes. The nurses won't put up with that. They'll throw us out for sure. Even Mama, they'll hurl her out on her deathbed.
Hey, maybe they can give Isabel a patch for the game. Huh?
Where is Isabel? I'm gonna go set up in the waiting room.
Me too, Pop.
Now what the hell, I'll go with you.
What, now I have to wait for her here alone?
Do your work, Cara. They get backed up in X-ray on Sunday.
I just don't understand why she needs x-rays when she's on her deathbed.
It's like a last picture, Cara. They want to have one last look at her disease.
Well, when I go, tell them to forget the Kodak moments. I just hope that the insurance pays for it.
Cigarettes.
The garlic bread is nice and hot. The beer's under the tablecloth. The nurses are already fighting over the pastry.
I still think it's too early to put everything out.
He's always so sure this time. I brought some cherry jigglers in case Mom has another coma.
Thanks, Mary. You know, she always said you're the only one in the family that knows how to work with the Jell-O.
Make sure you eat. You need to keep up your strength. Tony, make sure he eats more.
Mary, fix him a plate. He needs more energy to yell at us.
No, you can't have a party for 60 in the room that fits 35. I don't care if they are small people.
I'm glad you made it.
I told you, I'd wait till you're ready. No pressure.
I know, I just think it's easier this way, you know? They'll get to see what a great card player you are, and they'll get to know you.
And then they'll have me killed.
Look, I told you, my family's not like that. They'll like you. You know, just put more food on your plate.
I need to finish my workout today.
Look, do you want to look good or do you want to look straight? Now eat. Don't arouse suspicion.
Should I call the priest again or after the pastry?
Probably get backed up with those afternoon masses. How about Isabel?
I left 4 messages, Pop.
Thanks. You're a good daughter, Mary.
Do I know how to pick them? A nice paisan, not like your daughters. Hey, Mare, I thought you were going to go see Mama before her coma this time. The cousins get in first, we'll never hear the end of it.
I'm going. I just wanted to make sure your father ate.
Wait, I'll go with you. Maybe I'll find Isabel along the way.
I bet she went on the ground again.
I hate to take so much of your money, Tony.
You know, the Irish in-laws made me rusty. Hey, Pop, why don't you sit in while we wait for Isabel? Pop.
Shh, he's sleeping off the Monagot.
Isabel's so irresponsible.
Yeah, that one will be late for her own funeral following the footsteps of her mother.
I just don't think you should be making jokes when your mother's on her deathbed. It just may happen today.
Oh, come on, Kara. This is the longest death in history. There's so many comas. Who has that many?
Only the vicious. If she was really dying, she would have more consideration.
Mama was always faking something. Heartburn, headaches. It's been my way of life.
Yeah, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Shut up, Tony. I'm a stranger.
You know, a nice Italian husband would have made you a lot more content. Look all those machines you got to carry around with you.
Right. Like I'd rather be running around town with my jigglers in a cooler.
Hey, say what you want, but Mary is one incredibly content woman.
No such thing. Say, James, how do you know Joey?
We met at the health club, right? Club.
Right,
The
racket
health club.
Which one?
Health club.
I know all the gyms in town. I don't remember seeing you.
Oh, not this one. It's out of town. It burned down years ago.
Oh yeah, right to the ground. It was tragic. Who needs it?
Shh. Yes, that was a party for 80.
Listen to her planning parties for other families. You know, someone with your restless energy should have learned to play cards. You wouldn't have to keep on working.
I like working. I like shrieking orders into my phone. You know, if Mom had been born in a more technical age, I think she would have controlled many little minds.
Who says she doesn't? Unfortunately, they all belong to us.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. This is the last time I'm coming to see her on her deathbed.
Oh, you say that every time.
No, this time I mean it. You should have heard Pop before. He called me a disgrace.
That's his favorite word.
It's just a phase he's going through.
It offends me.
He talked a lot about wigs.
It's morbid.
That's not morbid. That's our heritage. Other people get blonde hair and long legs. We're Italian. We get death. Oh, Papa enjoys that kind of stuff.
It's morbid.
Hey, listen. I can have a card game in a hospital. It's inconvenient. I don't care. I just want to be appreciated.
I appreciate you.
See, that's what you get for not concentrating. Tony hasn't lost a game since the 80s.
Hey, it's early yet. My luck can turn around.
Did I miss it?
Where the hell were you? Don't you even ask if she's alive?
Next game, you're in, Isabel.
Nope, I'm not playing today.
James, this is Isabel, my other sister.
How do you do?
Have you been drinking?
Yes, I have.
Then for sure I want to play you. I get to win back some of that money you stole from me.
I cheat.
I've heard.
But not today. Today I'm drinking. They're still doing that no smoking thing here, right?
You drink it in the afternoon, and now you want to smoke?
We all have our vices. I could be charging people a year's salary for little baby quiche on doilies.
Coffee?
Well, thanks, I could use a little chaser for my whiskey. Hey, it's good that you take Tony's money. You know, he's really the responsible one in the family, so he needs to lose. It suggests there might be higher powers than his own.
Spoken like a loving sister.
Well, that's how we are in this family, full of love and unsolicited opinions. So, why are you here?
Oh, Joey and I, we met at the,
Oh, where did you say Dan was?
He was supposed to bring the kids over to my house to swim. Mickey said he never showed up.
Well, I have a little announcement to make. My husband has left me.
Dan's left you?
Oh, I don't believe it.
That's what I said. I said, quit fooling around, Dan. And he said, who told you? After that, it's all a blur.
Dan left you because of your drinking?
No. Dan left me for some 20-year-old cyber slut from Georgia. Unless her name was Georgia. Oh, I don't know. It's all a blur.
I knew you would be the first divorce in this family.
What, we're numbering them now?
Now I have to factor in Mama's nervous breakdown during my busiest week. This is going to cost me.
Oh, well, pardon me for burdening you with my marital problem.
Cut it out. This is no time to feel sorry for yourself.
I'm not. I'm drinking. Why don't you have your minions overprice the shrimp and come drink with me? Get drunk with me. Oh, my marriage has gone asunder.
I'm calling on Senior Nelson. This is not a deathbed call. This is a divorce.
Why bother?
Because when Mama hears about Isabel's divorce, the shock might kill her.
Nothing can kill her.
Get Monsignor Nelson. Get the Archbishop. Get Bandman and Robin if you want. I'm not sharing my liquor or my heart with any man. If they don't leave you, they cheat. If they don't cheat, they gamble.
What is with all this bitterness? Men cheat, they gamble. Have something to eat, for God's sake. Now listen, the priest may or may not come here this afternoon. One thing is for damn sure, you can't get a lawyer on a Sunday.
I can't think about that yet, Pop.
I know you can't. You've been very busy today. But look around. You have your whole family surrounding you. Now, I got nephews shorter than trash cans that can beat your husband to a pulp. But we gotta use our heads. That pleasure belongs to your brothers. Count on them.
You bet.
Hold it! Mama's on her deathbed. We don't want any more bad luck.
Oh, thank God.
Tomorrow, I'll make my calls.
Pops, Dan might say that I tried to run him over with my car.
Did you?
Yes, but he kept jumping out of the way. You never seen anything like this. He was leaping and jumping.
But he was doing it in a threatening manner.
I couldn't get near him.
He was intimidating you. Obviously, it was self-defense. Lucky thing Mickey was there to witness it.
I'm on it.
You know, I'm feeling a lot better. Your mother would never die on the day we get rid of Dan. You, me, and Tony, let's win your money back.
You can have it all back, really. I'll just eat some more pastry.
That's no fun, James.
Really, I don't mind.
It's more fun looking you in the eye and telling you I need that 10 that's been warming your wrist for the past hour.
He cheats.
I'll take the ace under your ass, too.
He's not like the in-laws.
You know, I sure wish I saw Dan jumping for his life.
Oh, you will. Just not tonight.
Excuse me.
He just ate too much.
We can teach him to eat. Cards are the hard part.